Hi and welcome to another video. This is video number 7. And here we are opening another package to find out what's inside, and then we're going to use that to draw something. Got a big box here. You might have noticed no more logos, unintended. There we go. So what's inside package number 7 then? So it looks a bit flat, extremely flat, so it might be the case of going back to the postcards from the previous year. Didn't skimp on the sellotape. Oh boy. So I have a postcard, dots. Yep, Yayoi Kusama, who's the famous dot artist. And then guess what? Dots. Loads and loads of dots. These dots are unbranded, so to me they just look like normal sticky dots for business people to mark their business papers. Now, Yayoi Kusama, well, I haven't actually seen her art in real life. I do know who she is. I think everybody does. Especially in London, her art's been all over the place a couple of years ago. She's done a bit of fashion as well, and basically dots and circles is what her thing is. It's what she's known for. So I'm assuming I'm here to use these dots and circles and try to replicate some of her success. Let's see how that goes. No research this time because everything's here. We know what we're doing. I don't know, I thought long and hard about what to do with this one. There was the option of doing like a boomerang pattern. It's cool, and this will be my backup plan. Alright, so basically I'm gonna do a portrait of Ingrid Bergman. I was given this book by my sister to read. Instead of reading it, I'm going to try and do a portrait of Ingrid Bergman from the cover here. As usual, Mr. Silly Pants won't be using pencils outlines. Nope. No sir. I'm just going to go straight in there. And there's plenty of dots to go around, so hopefully that's just marking out her hair. No, if I run out of dots, I'm just gonna use not dots. Just gonna draw dots. As many as there are available dots, I'm afraid it might just not be enough for what I'm trying to do here. Another way dots can be used is like a halftone pattern. For those that aren't in the know, that is what they use for black and white shading in comics, newsprint, or for color. They actually use that for the big adverts on the tube, for example. They're all made of different color halftone. So when you look close, it looks like a bunch of dots. I feel like these dots are a bit too small for my big clumsy fingers. Now already I'm feeling like I'm messing this up. This might be one of the challenges that I really horribly fail. Now you might be wondering why I have an X-Acto knife handy. That's because I was thinking if I'm going details, I'm gonna have to do some dot cutting. For example, when we get to the eyes, I can always pretend this is some tribal art from Australia and just use it as an excuse. Oh, honestly, sir, governor, wasn't trying to draw anything specific, no siree. Just a bit of tribal art here, abstract as you like. Right now I feel like I'm an extremely slow dot matrix printer. I'm gonna try to not use the knife if I can. I might be able to get away with a bit of yellow sticker trickery here. Okay, that's the brows. Okay, let's see what these yellows are saying. Oh, looks like she's got yellow eyes. Yeah, that looks pretty weird. Now the nose. Wish I had some white stickers too. No, it's kind of hard to talk when you're not sure if what you're doing is right or not. I mean, I took a risk. Was it a calculated risk? No. I just had to choose whether I wanted to do a picture that would have taken me 5 minutes or something that would challenge me, and this is a challenge, so just had to go for it. Now, right now, at this moment, I would say I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just winging it so hard. I mean, not only am I limited by the size of these pellets, by the size of the paper I'm working on, and even the limited choice of color I've got. I mean, I've got white unless I cover it, and then I've got yellow and red. I think if you like to do pixel graphics on the old computer, you might stand a chance. Otherwise, it's difficult, yeah. I mean, with the Lionel cut challenge, all you had to worry about there is shape. You couldn't control the color anyway, so there's no point even thinking about it. But in this one, there's so much more to think about there. Because every dot is suggestive of a shape because of its size. It's really important where you place it. If you want a demonstration of that, you've got Photoshop or something similar. If you make a filter that pixelates everything, like makes big blocks out of your picture, it will choose certain colors to represent those blocks, so that when you look from really far away, it kind of does look like it's something that is similar to what was obscure. It's the same with these dots. because your brain kind of fills in the gaps. So you just have to be really careful about where you place them. And like I said, I am winging it so hard here. I have no idea what I'm doing. I mean, I tried to do the shapes of the eyes a little bit. I wouldn't say it looks exactly like old Ingrid. But on the other hand, I wouldn't say it doesn't look like a person. It does, kind of. I just want to speed place these things on here because this is taking time. This is so awkward. I feel like placing stickers everywhere, which I know one person that does. You would have a good time. But then again, that same person wouldn't be doing something for, I don't know, an hour. Same thing. They'd get bored. Someone might ask, why do I not do a pencil outline before I start doing this? Isn't that a bit dangerous, as in it's easy to mess up? And the answer to that is yes. But the other answer to that is, I remember this when I was trying to do my own comic book. The thing that really ticked me off about the whole experience was the constant double drawing of stuff. Like you draw in pencil, and if you do it really rough, you will have problems when you do it in pen. And if you do it nice, it takes you ages. So this constant double drawing, when you have to make a nice drawing, then you essentially have to erase it and cover it with another drawing, this time in pen. Speaking to my lack of experience, obviously that was a factor. On the other hand, I've seen other people work like that, and it's just, maybe it's a different type of personality, but anyway, that was one reason. I didn't want to double draw things. It is helpful for finding out where you're going to place stuff, but if you take away that crutch, dive in there and try to do it, there is that thing where you learn certain things about where to place your lines that you wouldn't have done had you done a pencil drawing beforehand. Because you'd think, oh yeah, well, I don't have to think about it too much, just get away with stuff. I remember when I was drawing on my computer, I did that for a while, and when I went back to traditional media, the thing that really struck me was the lack of the undo button. Whereas in real life, you almost always have to commit to the choices that you make. Now I have loads of these yellow dots left, so I'm going to try to make like a solid background on this side. All the same, yeah, why don't I do a pencil outline first? I do sometimes. One time I was doing an oil painting, and it was extremely useful to set out the objects on the page before I drew it, because I did used to just start drawing, and then you find out that your composition suffers. But it was a very rough, like just rough shapes. I wasn't doing the actual drawing of what I wanted to draw. Otherwise, it's that idea of double drawing that really took the fun out of it, to be honest. I mean, it's not meant to be fun, it's work, like comic books and that. But at the same time, if it was too much of a chore, I don't know. Apparently the guy that did the Berserk comic died, and he was pulling crazy hours. So was it worth it? It's hard to say. Are you a person, or are you a vehicle for producing something that might be greater than yourself? That's a very hard question. Because how do you know that what you're doing is not a complete waste of time? supposed to. If you put all your effort into what you're doing, then the chances are that it's not a waste of time. Yeah, big chance of that. On the other hand, it might be, while it's not a waste of time, it could be extremely detrimental to humanity. So, yeah, it's a hard one. Sometimes it's better not to have done something than to have done something, just by virtue of whatever it is you wanted to do being just off the scale wrong. And I mean that in art circles as well. I don't believe that everything that people have done in the name of art deserves to exist just because it's art. I mean, you can analyze it all you want, but some things are just not right. Not right. Alright, well, the thing I'm finding extremely hard about this challenge is getting these little dots to go on the page. This is literally what's taken up most of the time here. I want to say I'm almost finished, because I want to be almost finished.